Hey, what's up everyone? It's Zolbeck. Today we are gonna speak about the New World PvP. I had some of my most adrenaline rush on all the PvP on New World because there's the big scale PvP and there's the small scale PvP. Both are really good. And in the small scale PvP, it's possible to be in like 1v3, 1v4 situation, and into bigger scale PvP, you can be in like 10 versus 15, 10 versus 20, and sometime win just because the group is so strong that you're gonna fight another group and decimate them. So it creates some almost impossible scenario. You're gonna see like in most on into the PvP game, you're gonna see it's always fair scenario like you're gonna start 25 versus 25 as example, like into the Outpost rush, and then boof, you're gonna fight. But when it's into the open world, it's different. It's always unfair number, and that make it different. So yeah, into the Outpost rush, it's a bit like the domination. Right now you're gonna see I'm on a website called Raid Plan. So if you need to do a plan for a war, you just go there and then you go on war, create trade plan, and then you're gonna choose the map, and then you're gonna be able to create a war plan about that. So I'm gonna start by talking about the war, and then I'm gonna speak about the OPR. So usually the war, there's three objectives like that. There's like A, B, C, or like the opposite, but yeah, I think it's that. And then what happened is the people always give this one for free, and then the fight is gonna most of the time end on this one, and then go in the fort. So people just go, they take this one and this one first, and then they go for this one. But what you can do is just full send this one with the full team, just to create a to break the balance, and just send one or two people there to take that. Like there's some macro, or there's some strategy to do, and shot caller always change. So with the meta too, the gameplay always change. So I cannot tell you this is the way to play war, because there's not a way to play war. The meta is evolving so much that right now it's like stuck into some EV build, and maybe they're gonna be able to get out of that. But last time that I was playing War a lot, it was everyone almost had EV build. As a mage or a healer, I was the only one to be in light. So yeah. Sometimes there's the bow user too in light. Yep, yep, yep. So yeah. This is how it happened. Most of the time you're gonna have the bruiser. The bruiser is a great axe and hammer. You're gonna be about around the point with the sword and shield, and with the tank, I have sword and shield and flail. And you're gonna have the IGVG. It's like Ice Gauntlet, Void Gauntlet, and Medium. The Bruiser is gonna be Medium too, and the tank is gonna be AV. The tank is gonna be like a damage sponge. Like he's gonna have some health and some focus, because the flail scale of focus. So, and the rest gonna fight around. Usually there's like let's say that it depends on the strategy, but let's say that they're gonna fight like that, and then the rest gonna fight there, and then when it's gonna switch, what's gonna happen when you're gonna be done taking this one there? Everyone's gonna flip, and usually there's a weak side and a strong side. So you're gonna have some team around the point, and it, if this is some bruiser team, this is some kill squad player kinda, and like you have the weak side and the strong side, and it's fighting like that. Sometimes it move more like this, and sometimes it move more like this, and back off. It depends on the rhythm, and you see when you back off, it start to affect your bruiser, like right there. They start to have hard time to stay on the point, and it's why you need to like move forward and apply pressure like this. This is like some bows ready there, and they are shooting on the there. That is the back line of the enemy. Usually they have some healer around there. So yeah, the attackers start there usually, and then they go there, and then when it's the fourth fight, you're gonna see there's a door here, 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 and here, and like people are splitting up in every door. They are attacking every door one by one because there's some door behind and in the front, and yeah, they help each other just to get in. It's maybe not the good order that I put them, but like it's changing every time. So like I'm just doing real quick what is the fastest to do. So yeah, then you're gonna get into it, and when you need to remember into the fort fight is there's some spawn into the fort, alright? So when you get into the fort, your goal is to control the spawn to take the point. There's gonna be an objective in the middle there, and those are not gonna matter anymore. Those are not gonna exist, and you're gonna have to break the door, and then when you're gonna break the door, then you're gonna be able to break in. Everyone gonna break in, and then when you do the fort fight and take the objective, you're gonna have like the tank that is gonna come and put pressure, but during that time, there's maybe one or two other group that's gonna help the middle, but there's other people rotating just around the point and trying to help. And around the point, there's some spawn. There's one there, one there, one there, and one there. So like over there, if you see you have some stuff to break too. The stuff to break is like the part to repair the door. So if you don't want the enemy to be able to repair the door, you need to go inside, go on the top there. It's like on the first floor, not the second floor. On the first floor there, and then you break the thing, and you have a respawn. The enemy gonna respawn straight there, so you can have a team that stay there. Then you have the stage on the back. The stage have two spawn. So it's spawned there and it's spawned there. So you can cover that. You have a IG in your group, like a Fire Staff IG and a IGVG, and both can put some ice wall into the area where the people spawn. It can help a lot. And then you have another spawn there too with some repair part to destroy. There is some repair part to destroy around there and around there too. So remember, on those four spawn, there is some report part to destroy, so the enemy cannot repair the fort. And if you are the team that is defending the fort, you need to protect those repair part and use them to repair the door. So yeah, there is some how to say that, some horn on the top of the fort. You can blow the horn and it give a health buff to your team around. It make a health regen. So yeah, those horn are pretty good and everyone use it. And when it come to invasion, people change it for the repeater. So yeah, now we're gonna speak about the outpost rush. I still cannot believe that there's only one outpost rush map. Like when there's gonna be more outpost rush map, I'm gonna be a happy man. And yeah, they're like I hope they're gonna add new zone in the map too. But this is it. Like the outpost rush map is taking less space than the new zone, so I kind of want to push more the outpost rush map just because it's easier to make for them. But yeah, maybe I'm disillusional. So yeah, uh, outpost rush. There's an objective there, there, and there. So when you're gonna start, there's a team there and a team there. So you have two choices when you start. Most of the people just run into a straight line there. If you see that there is no one going to this place, you can go there alone and take it. Just by having this, sometime is what is gonna make you win the game. It's stupid like that, but yeah. But yeah, don't go more than one or two people there, and then you're gonna go take the resource. Sometimes three, maximum three, but like event three, you feel it when you're lacking people because you got some people that try to go back cap. So imagine, okay, you're there with other people, and then you have other people who are trying to back cap there. So the people into the middle, they're gonna be at disadvantage like against the other teams. So you need to make sure that everyone is safe there before pushing like there. Um, so yeah, if that makes sense. And if you see there's no chance and you're about to lose this fight, instead of losing everyone and respawning and then everyone is like start typing, oh we lose, let's abandon his OPR, just go all together there. It's fine, you have a good chance, and then you do your best there, and then when the other team they are gonna come and try to, they're gonna be staggered because they're gonna have to protect themselves, and then you can go back there and take back this. When they take too much resource, they're gonna have too much resource there, and they're gonna not be able to defend themselves. And it's the point of a backcap. The point of a backcap is not to keep it the whole game. It's mostly just to break the balance of the other team, if that makes sense. There's the Baron over there. The Baron is really worth it because it gives a defense buff when you kill it. So like I don't remember how much time it lasts, but it's a buff, and there's some food that you can take when you collect the resource. You get some food and it gives you haste buff or armor buff too. So if you have the armor buff and then you have the buff from the Baron and your AV armor, your armor is like crazy high and the tank become almost unkillable. So make sure to kill the Baron, and if you're into a group, you can speed run it. Like really worth it to speed run the Baron, and yeah. And if you're alone, sometimes it's adrenaline boost to just you see the enemy win the Baron over there, and you're outside, and like you just pop in and stole it at the end when they're close to steal it. You like lay on the ground and get ready, and then whoop. So you get in, you steal it, and then most of the time people are gonna kill you. Sometimes you manage to get out, but yeah, you see what I mean. You can steal the Baron, it's possible. So yeah, sometime when you manage to get all the point, uh, let's say that this is your team, all right? Your team is there, and then you manage to reach there, and if you push into the spawn, what is gonna happen? It's you see you leave an opening. You leave an opening so the enemy can pass and go take back cap. And this is what happened a lot. And like most of the time people just go, they push and they fight like that, and the enemy go take middle. So if you do it, try to do it right. You need to gatekeep properly to make sure that the people don't get out and take the other objective. And remember that there is a door on the side right there, and they can get out and come there. And smart people are gonna do it, and it can fuck you up, and you lose the whole game just because you push too hard. So yeah, the best positionment is almost over there on this side, like because you can move in this area between this point and this point, so you can just protect. And when you're attacking on the other side, it's mostly there. Like in this area, the people are gonna spawn and jump down and go in there. They're gonna be there and they're gonna spawn like this. So if you stay into this area and fight, you're always gonna block there and they're gonna have to fight you. It's gonna be pretty hard for them to just pass around the point. And yeah, for the open world PvP, I recommend to have eye movement build if you're alone, and it's the same for the OPR. If you're alone, you do eye movement build. Like if I take Fire Staff as example, if you have Fire Staff Rapier, you can move fast. If you have Fire Staff Blunderbuss, you can move past Fire Staff Great Axe. But like the Fire Staff Ice Gauntlet, if you have three people against you, what's gonna happen is you're not gonna have too much escape ability. It's still possible if the people are not really good on the other side, but if they are good, you're not gonna be able to outplay them. They are not gonna jump into your ice wall. Like a good player like me, I'm not gonna jump into your ice wall. I'm gonna be ready, and I know you are gonna have the ice wall. I'm not gonna fall into it. and it's just how it's gonna happen. So you can have a plan in mind when you fight in PvP, but don't stick to that plan because it's people know how to counter your plan too. So I can make more tutorial about PvP in New World because you know I was doing this all the time. So if you guys want more, just tell me into the comment section. I'm gonna do more, and even then, maybe I'm gonna do more because it's probably good content that's gonna clickbait properly. So I wish everyone a good day. Peace out.
We gotta get in the
Fucking
back.
scream, man.
Go around, fuck the mid. That's not what we're for. We're literally meant to get
Happy
these little
boy, that's a happy
motherfuckers
boy.
like
Oh, I might be getting sick. Maybe not. I'll eat another orange tonight. Got a bunch of vitamin C in. But I think I'll dedicate this evening to New World. But World Tours. Actually, after this World Tour, I'll probably do a couple of Opers. We got push tonight too, probably.